Yo, what's up, guys? So we got a 6'7" shooting guard. Booted up Trey commented yesterday if I found any secrets for the 6'7". So we are going to get him right on the shooting guard 6'7". So we got 6'7" height, weight 185 pounds, wingspan 6'7". So with this, if you put your driving dunk at 55, you can get up to an 87 driving dunk. And I played around with it. You can go up to like 59 or 60 and you'll only get to an 88. I don't think it's possible to get to an 89 driving dunk. So 55 is a sweet spot that I found. Obviously, if you found something different, drop it below so we can get booted up Trey right. But driving dunk 55. We have 75 vertical. So once we get 87, we're going to get silver posterizer and we're going to get contact dunks off 2. Mid-range 85, 3-ball 92. You can obviously go higher on mid-range if you wanted to change some stuff around, but this is just what I went with. 70 pass accuracy, 86 ball handle, 80 speed with ball. It maxes at 83, but you don't really unlock anything at 83, so 80 is a good threshold for speed with ball. Obviously, if you don't need 80, you can go 75 and then maybe add some to mid-range or interior, but it's just a template. Go what you feel. 60 interior defense, 92 perimeter. That caps out at 97. 79 steal, 74 block. So you have really good perimeter with a 6'7" wingspan, good block, and good steal. 89 speed, 84 agility, 71 strength for that bronzy movable enforcer, and 75 vertical for a silver pogo stick and posterizer on silver. So obviously you guys can change it up if you want to go lower perimeter, if you want to go lower pass. I would definitely recommend keeping your pass around 70, especially if you're playing like Pro-Am or the the more compy game modes. 70 is a good threshold to aim for. So that is the 6'7" shooting guard. You're gonna get Derek White, Allen Houston, John Starks, two-way ISO sniper, and then I'll show you guys the cap breakers on this one. All right, the cap breakers 55 plus 9 plus 7, that's 16, 22, 27, 32. So that's going to get you to 87 driving dunk with the 75 vertical silver posterizer. You can get your speed up to 91, agility up to an 89 when you get more cap breakers. I have 6, so if I was doing this, I'd probably go 5 on dunk, and then I'd probably honestly go speed just to get my speed up. You could go perimeter and start building for that 95 perimeter to get Hall of Fame challenger, which would be really good on this build, that 74 block. But it's totally up to you guys. I have 6 cap breakers. I know some of you may have more, may have less, but this is for the 6'7". All right, so for this build, you can go point guard or shooting guard. I just went point guard. 6'7" height, 180 pounds, 6'7" wingspan. This is going to be more like a true shooting guard. You're going to have really good shooting. This 55 dunk's going to go up to an 87. 85 ball handle, 80 speed with ball, 92 perimeter, 74 steal, 74 block, 90 speed, 84 agility, 75 vertical. So then I'll show you, just to show you that it works with the cap breakers. Now, I'm not even sure what causes or what leads to you being able to use the cap breakers for their max potential. So I'm not really even sure how to break the 6'7s. In terms of what lets you use cap breakers for your dunk from a 55 to an 87 or a 70 to 93. I think you just have to stack all the other categories as much as you can and make finishing your lowest category. Now, I didn't try that with the other categories, like stacking all the other ones and leaving shooting low. But if anybody wants to try that, let me know. But as you can see here, it's the same build. 55 can get you up to an 87. You're going to have 94 mid-range, 89 3-ball, 92 perimeter, 90 speed. So like I said, the 6'8 is still probably your best move going for a shooting guard. But if you did want to play in a 6'7, this is a viable route. All right, after 1 billion 6'7 builds, I finally came across this version that's a little different from the 55 driving dunk. But it's still pretty worth it. You can still get a good build. It's not going to be a Pro-Am build or a comp build, but if you're running rec or park, you could definitely use this. So we're going 6'7", 217 pounds, 6'7" wingspan, 88 mid-range. It caps out at 98, but you're only going to be able to put 5. So it's going to be a 93, and then 84 3-ball. You can get up to an 89. If you want to try and play around with it, that's the only thing that worked for me. Driving dunk 70 with 5 cap breakers, let's get up to 93. 80 pass, 84 ball handle, 80 speed with ball, 80 interior, 92 perimeter, 70 steal, 74 block. So you see, you're going to have really good defensive badges, high flying denier, paint patroller, really good rebounding on a 6'7 guard, 85 speed, 80 agility, 71 strength, 78 vertical. And if you see, the speed caps out 90, agility 85. So it does have a lot of long-term potential once you do unlock more cap breakers. So you're probably going to need 1 on ball handle. You could go 5 on three-point shot, 5 on mid-range eventually, 5 on drive and dunk, and 1 on vertical. So I'll show you what it's going to look like with the cap breakers. Yeah, shades of Gilbert Arenas, Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Halliburton, two-way mid-range scorer. All right, so if you look at the cap breakers, 70 plus 11, 81, 90, 93. So that's going to get you 93 drive and dunk, and then plus 2, 80. Doesn't get you gold posterizer. So you're going to be able to plus 2 that and get legend posterizer on a 6'7". You're going to have really good shooting. You have bronze limitless, really good pass, good ball handle, good speed of ball, 92 perimeter, 80 interior, 74 block, really good rebounding, 85 speed. So this is going to be a really good 6'7 build. Obviously, booted up Trey was asked for a shooting guard, so I gave him some shooting guard options. But if you want to go point guard route and just if you're running rec or park, this is honestly a fire build. 93 drive and dunk, can shoot, can distribute, can ball handle, can defend. You can pretty much do it all. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.